Clean.
I'm gonna put myself on push to talk real quick because my microphone keeps bugging.
It's all good. Mm, Alright, so everything is connected. And
Yo,
hopefully. Oh, wait, we have to go to the other chat. I forgot.
yo.
Yeah, so we'll just switch to chats. Yep. There you go. And I got a fucking warning. Yeah. Alright, cool.
Yo.
Alright, so everyone's here. Good to go. Alright, another day of D&D.
Another day, another owlbear.
Your sister. Yes, your sister. Too much loaded boss quest. Yep, I'm all good with that. So. I guess we'll try to begin and hopefully nothing goes wrong. But, howdy D&D world on third episode. Oh my goodness. And the party's still alive. uh, well, so, we lost one member. I guess he's asleep. Maybe he's harding. Who knows? Eh. Maybe life came up and forgot to message. And another one. Eh. Things happen, I guess. I don't know. But, Rocco is absent, and Steve is no longer with us. That's alright. We'll find another one. So, anyways. So, the people that are here, would you like to introduce yourselves? Starting with Garfield.
Hey, it's me. It's Garfield. Yeah. It's this dude again. Yeah, the Minotaur. I've also played a dwarf. Dwarves are really fun. Very resilient. Very hard to get down mentally. And other than that, Minotaurs are pretty much the same thing, but bigger and more bull-like. Other than that, that one dude in the YouTube comments section, you're still wrong.
You heard it first.
And don't forget, everybody, that we're playing on Owlbear tonight. And if you ever feel lonely, if you ever feel sad or depressed, get an Owlbear.
Alright. Nee, would you like to say anything?
Hello, everyone. It's me. Your friend. I got the hiccups. Your friendly neighborhood cleric. Remember to stay hydrated, and yeah, that's about it.
Alright. Last but not least, Cat.
Hello, everybody. Happy to be back and ready to get into this.
Alright. So, the general recap. Not a lot didn't happen. I guess we were just trying to figure out our boundaries and what we were trying to do. So, the gist of it was, T-Rex is a jackass and ran off by a goddamn glittery rock. Wow. Thank you, Nee, for, getting the party a whole lot of experience just by using a rock. And, let's say the whatever, the little man, he, cooked dinner for the party, and, everybody got some health, and half the party did eat it. And again, that's why he's half man. He's a halfling. Joke. Anyways, it didn't even make sense. But, after that, the party did a little split for a brief moment. The cleric and the halfling decided to stay behind to try to craft a makeshift spot in a tree high off the ground, while the other party members, the Minotaur the tiefling, and the fairy decided to follow Cat's gut to the water, and in doing so found a boat. Not just any boat, a rowboat. So don't get your hopes up, world that was hoping for a sailboat. Yeah. But yeah, so as they were heading back to the party, they kept getting jumped. And when I say they, I mean the Minotaur. Kept getting jumped by little rats, who knows, goblins. But we do know. They're itty bitty little tiny dinosaurs that just kept picking and picking and picking on him. And eventually, he
I treated one of them like it was the FIFA World Cup and scored a goal.
exactly. As the tiefling shot one and blew it up your pants. Well, if he needed a shower, that one beated the cake on that one. During that course, the cleric was ready to go ham on the party, but found out it was just a party and wasn't little dinos, so it didn't turn out that bad, and the party survived. Now we're on another day on the island, and we're hoping that the party can still continue to live. Alright. So, it is morning time after the long/short rest. And what would you like to start doing?
Oi, mateys. Oi, I think we needs to find some water or way to make some. My water skin's empty, mates.
We can go to the beach, gather water, and boil it.
It seems like a plan. We need to do that. So I guess we'll do that. And don't really think know what to do next, other than maybe look around and see if we can find other bits and pieces while we're out there of other ships. Would you like to go with us, Mr. Bones from Swords?
Yes.
It's from bones.
Yes.
The halfling jumps up and agrees to go with, like, me, don't forget about me.
No, we ain't gonna forget about you. Just don't worry. You're the most important part of the crew right now, the cook.
Yep.
And don't forget about that fancy rifle over there.
Mm-hmm.
You watch it, or the party would watch as the fairy would begin to sneak into one of the backpacks. Like, not dealing with this shit again. You know, from the big giant lizard from previous episode.
All right. If anybody don't feel like walking, I could use a morning workout, mateys. Any of y'all want to ride down to the beach?
Sure. And I climb onto his back. And I just start aiming forwards,
Oh, what?
readying in action.
And I begin jogging lightly back towards the ocean.
Will I roll a perception check just to keep an eye out for like those midget dinos? Because I don't know that they only come out at night.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to keep an eye out to see if anything's going to come after us, pretty much.
Well, first I want to know who's going down the tree first, and then you can roll the perception on anything and everything of living other than y'all.
I guess I'll climb down first.
Alright. Now you can roll your perception.
Alright. Let me get that pulled up and rolled.
Not you, Cat. Cat's rolling it while you're climbing down.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, I'm trying.
No worries.
I'm on fire.
I guess that makes me...
Oh my god.
Alright.
14.
Let me do this so I got at least a DC to go off of. Alright, so as we agreed that the Minotaur's going first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, dokie. So, as the Minotaur begins, I guess that's yeah. As the Minotaur begins to step down and wrap his arm around the rope and slowly climb down. Let's see. Cat. We begin to notice. Come on, don't show it. Three shadows going across the trees. Do you do anything about it?
And keep an eye out.
Okay, let me ask a different way. They're going in your direction. Do you do anything about it?
Yeah. I'm
Alright.
try shooting one of them.
Climbing the rope, mateys.
Alright, so as you're ready to action and fire your rifle on the shoulders of the Minotaur.
Yeah, it's a loud rifle. So even if I miss, it might scare him. You never know.
Yeah. Well, then roll intimidation. So I have a DC to go over.
Alright.
Alright. Shit. So, dang it. I'm not gonna have no fun tonight. Alright.
The gun, they're like, oh shit!
So as all three beaks begin to open wide, and you can tell that at the moment they bite the Minotaur, they're also taking you with them because their mouth is wide enough. And so you, as they just like change their mind, is like they flap, panic. They freaking panic. Okay, trying to make it all fancy word, but they begin panicking as they stop mid tracks and then begin flying off because they have a super fast flying speed. Man,
You scared the shit out of him.
I had an idea too, and then went.
No, with that one that critically failed, I just want to see like droplets falling from the air, you know, as it evacuates its bowels and feet.
Like bumps into a tree or something. It's like, oh shit, I gotta keep an eye on that one.
Yeah, no. My idea went out the door. That's okay. That's okay. Alright, so then the party makes it down the tree and onto the forest ground. Do y'all proceed to go to the beach?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, didn't sound very.
I assume we follow the same.
Well, because that was the plan.
Yeah.
originally.
I know that. I
boat.
so the reason why I ask is because like previous times when I play run games, is if I throw in a counter, then sometimes it changes the mentality of the players. So I always like to make
Well,
sure.
it wasn't too bad of an encounter.
Yeah, it wasn't like one of us got snatched away or something.
That was the plan, but
That was the joke.
yeah, that was the ideal, but no, apparently not. It just pucker up and leaves away. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, I think we're gonna stick close as a group, you know, and we're gonna make our way along the same deep out path that we made from the beach line.
Yes, my gosh.
Hey, look, the fog of war's still there.
Is it?
The little triangle.
Uh-oh. It's not on my end. Is it this one? This one? This one?
None. Let me see.
Okay, I see it. There you go.
Right there.
I got it.
Okay.
Yep. Alright. So.
I'm not gonna let me get rid of it.
Oh,
Damn it.
yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Oh, wait, there we go.
So, you made it to the beach. It's supposed to be sand, but I didn't change it, so it looks like rocks.
It's okay.
Uh-huh.
We can imagine.
I just changed the grade sand. Yay, okay. Anyways. So, what y'all doing after going to the beach?
Well, I think I think the ferry and the halfling are gonna set up on the beach side, distilling water by building a fire and you know getting water, you know, pure water from the salt water. Well, I think the rest of us are going to go. Did we go south along the coastline originally, guys, or did we go north?
So that was the question. Did y'all pay attention in the direction y'all came?
I think we went south, so I think we're gonna head up on the northeastern coastline and see where that gets us.
Yeah, we did go south last time.
Alright, so you're
It's
leaving.
a little triangle.
So you're leaving the ferry and the halfling at the beach.
Yep. I assume that they can fend for themselves for a little bit while we explore a little bit.
Who has the 18?
Oh,
What?
there's 2 ferries, by the way.
Yeah.
Wait, what's this? Oh. Who's this? Who has the 18 passive again?
I don't think that passive is mine. I have the 13 passive.
Okay, no.
I have 16.
16. Is it Cat? Is that you, the 18 then?
Which one?
Passive perception.
16.
Oh, fuck.
No, 12.
12? Okay. Then maybe.
Figure it out.
Well, I didn't want to leave the page.
That's
Oops.
Alright, so.
Oh, stuff.
Oh, it's okay. So,
Oh, man.
Nee, you're the one with the 16 then, right?
Yeah.
So, Nee, you would begin to hear, yeah, right, is that what you think? And then the fairy turns around and goes into one of y'all's backpacks. Goes into the Minotaur's backpack. Nee, you watch as the fairy says, yeah, right, and then goes into Garfield's backpack.
The little firefly went into your bag.
I'm going to reach into my backpack and grab a hold of the ferry. And as demeaning as it is, I'm going to tie a small rope around the ferry and hand it to the halfling.
Hold on, let me first do something real quick. I don't know. So, as you begin trying, or as you begin sticking your hand in the backpack, you feel as a blade, or like a needle, really, it's a freaking sewing needle. A blade just touched the skin of you, but it just like bounces off. And then if you roll a contested against trying to grapple the little thing.
Alright, of course.
I'm gonna stab you with a needle.
Well, she already tried that. She failed. She got a freaking 3 plus the modifier. But.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yes!
God,
Yeah, so
that's a natural 1?
So you watch as your hand goes in, it's like what is it, the reversed bag, or what is it, bag of holding. All of your shit just goes inside out and all over the ground, including the fairy.
I mean, that got the fairy out.
Oh, we got the fairy.
Oh, no, my personal items. But my picture of my wife.
You might.
Can I look at it?
There it goes. Oh, well. And he'll just kind of hang his shoulders and pass over the small painting of his wife.
I was gonna help him pick up the stuff, but kind of try and look at the painting.
I'll roll sleight of hand to quickly grab it.
Get above a 13. No.
That's one of the highest ones I have too.
Yeah.
It sucks.
He's like, I want to see. Oh, I guess I didn't want to see it that bad.
And as you know, as you do take a peek, he'll turn around and immediately cover it up with a hand. And what you're able to spot very briefly is a pair of very jeweled, very bedecked jeweled horns, and very light white fur.
Okay, so she is the same species. That was my only curious.
So, you're gonna have to take time to search the grass for your belongings. Or
I guess take that time.
You're gonna take that time, so then that means,
I'm a greedy bastard and I need everything I need.
Alright, so the Minotaur gets to stay behind. So the question is, does the lizard folk and the tiefling decide to leave the party? Or do they decide to help? What do y'all do?
Help him pick up his stuff, you know?
Where is that thing? We just need water, right?
Yes.
We really don't have to go that far.
Yeah. But also, it'd be good to just quickly help him pick up his shit and then he can go with us.
I mean, it doesn't look like the bear. It don't look like the fairy is up to staying with the halfling. So I guess I'll stay here and protect his tiny self. I guess I'll have conversations and learn more about him, and he'll learn more about me, mateys. But I guess y'all take the fucking fairy.
Then we go and a natural spring or something.
Alright, Nee, where's the natural spring then?
You know what? I will, let me roll. Can I roll a survival check?
Yeah? Or survival or history?
Assisting with nature.
It's a 24.
Alright, so where's the water, Nee?
It's that way.
Points.
Up, down, left, right, north, south, east, what direction?
We were gonna go to the north originally.
You're the one supposed to give me this information.
No. Yeah. Pick a direction.
He's saying like we're building it basically. So
Yeah.
Let's go north.
North? Oh, alrighty, then north. You'll go. I gotta write that shit down. So. I guess you just following. Someone's already in a hurry. Alright, so. Well, I don't really have a fancy dancing map, so we'll just use the wood clearing. But, yes. Good enough for now. I'll just type. Where is it? You. And. Yep. Wait, the halfway's going, right?
no, that's a day.
He's in here with me on the shoreline. I'm picking up my stuff and he's making fresh water.
Alright,
Yeah. I think we're taking the ferry.
It
So who's holding onto the ferry in their pocket?
it doesn't let me hold
Oh, it's not that.
my character now.
I'll put the ferry in my bag of like
It's letting me grab the ferry, but it's
But I'll put the ferry in my bag of dead materials.
Oh, snaps. Someone's gonna be horrified at the end of this. Yeah.
Don't worry, it's just full of bones and other things that I can use to make weapons.
Death? Death? The fairy just faints in your bag. Alright, so. Let's just go into the tree.
water.
Alrighty then. I'll just have to make a custom map for that later, because we're going off of my script in my mind. But that's alright. So, what do y'all discuss? What do y'all do?
Oh, you made this map last year?
Yeah?
Cool.
Thank you.
I'm gonna look at I'm just looking at her gun and I'm just like, what is that thing?
Gun.
What is a gun?
You ever seen a bow?
Yes.
Okay. Instead of having to pull this back, all I do is I point and I show them and I fire. And because it's not that big of a deal with the repeating shot enchantment, I'm just going to take a little shot out and do it.
Well,
So it's like a crossbow.
do you actually fire the gun, or are you just saying that as a phrase?
No, I take it, I actually fire it out. And
You didn't say out. Hold on. So,
I did.
No, you just said.
That was the first thing
No,
I
you
said.
said.
You can ask Ant.
You said that you take the gun. You change.
I
Like,
pointed it out.
yeah, you pointed
No
out.
wilderness.
But you didn't say wilderness.
I did.
And then you.
I made it very clear. I'm not even fucking with you right now.
What did I say?
I'm not fucking with you. Ask Ant.
It's all good then. Just gonna have some fun with it, but I guess you don't want to go with the flow. But it's alright. Alright, so you fire in the trees, and you hear a big explosion. It's, yeah?
Wait, is the explosion coming from the gun or where she shot?
No, I'm just meaning as like in a general concept of like, as a gun goes fire, it's like a big pow.
Yeah, it's not like I hit something and it went.
Yeah, not that.
That would be hilarious.
Up and then this.
Oh, you found a stick of dynamite, and you blew it up. Yay! No.
Yay! Got rid of the T-Rex.
I think the T-Rex right now is constipated. And the little pebble.
Ate one tiny rock.
Hey! Hey! Never know. You made it all light and glittery.
Magic constipation.
It's like a crossbow, but louder.
More painful.
Think of it as a harpoon gun. You're more familiar with a harpoon gun. So, just
Shoots little tiny balls that are made out of metal.
Perhaps this one can make one out of bones that shoots bones.
Maybe. You'd need gunpowder. The only reason why I don't need it for this is because our little short fellow enchanted it for me.
short fellow.
Well, I really don't have much experience with halflings. That's why I'm like, short fellow.
So you begin collecting the water as examining the gun.
At least now we know where water is.
Well, he already knew where it was. It's you that now know where it's at. No, God damn it.
Me. We got fresh water.
Oh boy, this sure is boring work. You know, I could tell you so many stories about my time on the seas.
So, let's see. As the course of time, the party traveled away from the Minotaur. Yes, the Minotaur. Miss Switchy. And yeah, it's all good. Then where is it? I gotta find it. I'm just gonna have some a shadow. I think that's the right size. Snap. I don't know, something like
Big as fuck.
Look, it's big, okay? I gotta write. I don't write this stuff down on the charts. But a shadow begins to cast over y'all to the halfling and the minotaur.
All right. And I noticed the shadow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all notice.
All right, I'm gonna shout at the halfling to get under a tree. As I immediately step out and I'm going to if it'll let me grab my token, and instead of making it larger, please, please, Owlbear, please. Okay. I'm trying to move it, I swear.
It's alright.
There we go. I'm going to rush out. That was 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm going to rush out to here and start shouting and yelling at this creature. You know, hey, look at me! Look at me! And then I'm going to immediately move back under cover of this tree with my back against it.
So are you trying to intimidate it?
I am. I really am.
Well, let's see how this goes.
Action roll. Let me see. Intimidation. Yes. Proficiency. Yes. Come on. There it is. That's a 6.
Alright, so as you have your back, well, your back is in its front. Yeah. So as you're running forward towards the tree, trying to take cover, all you hear is a splash. The halfling jumped in the water. into the, and afterwards, the shadow begins to get closer and closer and big, and, I guess it gets, well, yeah, bigger, no, yeah, bigger. Bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, until it tries, and I do use the word tries, to, make an attack at the Minotaur. 8, 9, 10. I'm pretty sure that misses what the modifier is. Well, what's your AC?
My AC is 17.
Yeah, definitely misses. And that it's like a whoosh of wind. I'm trying to say you don't have opportunity attack. Oh, as it flies. But
I will definitely take that with one of my
No.
with one of my bonus.
I'm saying you don't have opportunity attack.
Oh, it was too fast for one. Damn.
Yeah, that's why I say whoosh. I don't.
Okay. Neat. This is the first time I've seen a monster that doesn't take opportunity attacks. That's neat.
So as it goes down, and then it comes right back up, like a U or I don't know, a B or whatever you wanna. Whatever.
It does a barrel roll.
Yeah.
A bee!
Yeah.
A giant bee!
Do a barrel roll, Star Fox.
It is your turn.
All right. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately look out and I know I heard the halfling jump into the water. I'm going to run over that way along the beach and see if I spot him.
All right. So you would. So imagine like a frog just peeping up out of the water just enough to be nosy, but so it can also breathe. But the rest of its body is in the water trying to stay camouflaged.
All right. Since I'm able to see it, this thing might not be able to. So I'm going to move back. That was 5. Wait, 8. Hang on.
5, 10, 15, and then 5, 10, 15.
20. That was 20, 25, 30. Is this thing has this thing landed or is it still flying around?
Now it's going up, and then you have to figure out what it does after that.
If that's the case, I'm looking at my inventory. I think I might throw something at it. Okay, I'm throwing it. Oh, throw a dagger at it.
Alright, disadvantage.
Oh yeah, I'll take the disadvantage. I assume I'm throwing straight up in the air at this point.
More or less, yeah.
That goes off of this, which is plus that, so plus this.
No.
How does 4, 5, 6, 7 sound?
Negative. Not even close. So as the dagger goes up, and splat in the water, and you just hear splash.
Ah, damn. I think I would like to try to intimidate this creature by yelling at it. Hey, get out of here! Shoo, matey! Shoo! We don't need your kind here!
Mm-hmm.
Intimidation. That's a 16. You know, I'm stomping my hoof and snorting.
Alright.
That's Earth.
Alright. I have to check something. Okay. So, it's the end of your turn. So as you do, stupid bird again. Doesn't even see the halfling, and due to being scared out of its mind again. Flies away. Why does everything keep running away?
Because we're scary animals.
I'm gonna be back. I just need to cook something really quick.
Mm-hmm.
Worries, no worries.
So, we could take a 5-minute break. If that's what you need.
Quick break. Check chat real quick. Hey chat, how you doing?
So,
I don't know if anybody there, but nice to meet you.
I never know, but every monster, are y'all gonna run them away?
I don't know, man. Like, hey, if we don't have to fight, like we technically don't really have to until we need the meat.
True. Well, when you do need the meat, though.
Oh, I know, but this thing is too far away for me to definitely kill. You know, if it were to land, I would definitely kill it. You know.
Yeah. It could be, what is it, a stalk? The bird that always drops babies at the front door. The myth.
Right.
I mean, it could be like that and just take you to a new magical land. It's called the
Yup.
Belly. What? No.
Hey, we actually do have some people in the stream. So nice to meet you. Nice to see you.
That's
Hope you're out for the fun and the laughs and all the jokes about the owlbears that we'll never see because they were eaten by the dinosaurs.
bears. I don't know. It's a monstrosity, so somebody could always just make a dinosaur and put them together and make it part owl, part bear, and part dino.
Dino bears.
Yeah. Owl, dino, or dino bears?
No, a dino bear. Yeah, dinos. Dino bears.
Owlbearus Rex.
Ooh, Alvarez Rex. Ooh.
Paint us a...
Bertus.
What?
A Velosa Aulus Bertus.
Describe how these new monstrosities would look.
All right, so my idea is like a velociraptor, right? But instead of like the body of a velociraptor and head, it's literally just an owlbear on top of velociraptor legs.
Oh my god. Reminds me of a freaking chicken.
What about yours, and Mr. Nee? What would yours look like and work like?
You know, it's like a T-Rex, but it's just got the head of an owl.
Ooh, I like it.
It'd be kind of scary because then it would have a higher passive perception.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Then what are y'all gonna do?
Cower in fear and stab it with sharp sticks.
It won't need its little arms. It'll just need its beak.
Peck down on the wrong one and stab its mouth.
It'd be too darn smart. Even though T-Rex was pretty smart.
Something too. Cat's a tiefling, so hellish rebuke.
It would fit perfect, dude, too. Be like, be gone, you owl. Oh, wait, you're not an owl. And you're not a dino. What are you? Be gone. Welcome back.
Hello.
Here, and I'm on my phone, but I'm still able to play.
Oh, good. Pick a dinosaur to go with part owl or part bear, and why? Like, what does it look like?
Part owl because it's easier to deal with.
And what?
Because birds have hollow bones.
And what would be the other part of it for dinosaurs?
part velociraptor.
Oh,
That was mine already, but hey, great minds think alike.
apparently so. Look at that. Alright, so, welcome back. As you would, stumble across the Minotaur waving his arms around like a crazy mad bull. For some reason, the tiefling and the lizard folk, don't understand why.
Just see this bull like roaring and stamping and waving its head back and forth, shaking its horns.
What's wrong with you, cowman?
Mighties, rise to the skies. There be shit up there. Something just zoomed so fast that it passed so fast. I didn't even have a chance to draw my sword. It tried to eat me, I think. But, I got loud at it and got lane and it disappeared, flew off. I think it was going to try to eat our halfling cook, and he's in the water right now hiding. You can come on out, Steve.
It is your bubble.
They're gone for now.
Like somebody stick their head in the bathtub and just start blowing bubbles.
All right, I guess I turn back to the halfling sitting duty. I'm gonna go over and grab the, I guess, drowning halfling.
I'm not drowning. Is that thing really gone?
Yes, I don't see it in the skies no more. As long as we stick to a group and you're in the middle of us, it won't get you.
Did he get my turtle? Please tell me he didn't get my turtle.
No, that turtle's still right here. And then Kirkrit will reach into his backpack and pull out the little turtle.
He watches the halfling charges towards you and then jumps up and down, trying to get the turtle.
Yeah. All right, look here, matey. I know you got a special bond with this here turtle. I've seen special people like that before. I used to have a cabin boy that had a particular liking to a dog. But I'm gonna tell you this here, matey. Look, that turtle is gonna outlive any one of us. I guarantee it. So don't worry about that turtle. We gotta worry about ourselves. Oh, where'd you guys go? Did you find any more bits of ship?
Cat, knee.
Are you guys okay? Are you getting the crazies?
I think they're already crazy. Let me see.
I start to wonder if
Oh,
There we go.
you able to hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, I don't know what was going on.
Yep, we can hear you now.
But, we found some fresh water.
I look. Me and the halfling look at each other, and the two flasks of water we made from boiling seawater. And we just turn to stare at you guys, and we both simultaneously say, "Then why did we do this?"
At
In
the,
case we couldn't find any.
also, at the same time as you turn your head, The halfling snatches the turtle from your hands.
Oh, that's okay.
He's like, mine.
That turtle is the one turtle that shall rule them all.
The turtle is God.
The turtle made it through con and fire.
Yeah.
It must be a lucky charm.
Through the turtle and the flames.
So, as y'all regroup together, what is the next course of action?
All right. Since we got fresh water, I think we need to do one of two things. I think our halfling said our rations are getting low, so we're gonna have to hunt. And no, then he points at the tiefling and at the gun, and you're not gonna use that to hunt because that's gonna blow up all the meat.
Not if you aim for the head.
That still blows up a lot of the meat.
Wouldn't it be more efficient to aim for the heart?
If you can hit it in the head, because the head is where most of the unuseful meat is, it doesn't matter if it blows up the meat. I say, like, making air quotes with my fingers.
No meat is unuseful.
Okay, let me rephrase the inedible head meat.
Look, you just get the stink eye as he says that to you. Even the halflings, like, you can literally cook everything if you really wanted to. It's not bad.
Matey, have you ever had brain souffle?
No?
It's to die for.
I'll
Besides,
take your word on that.
the brain's very fatty, and it provides a lot of useful proteins as well. And I think Mr. Swords from Bones can use all of it. He can. So I think what we're gonna have to do is a bit of primitive hunting.
Wick,
You have a smaller gun. I pull out my little palm pistol.
Does
Not
that
as accurate, but it also doesn't blow up the meat, I say, kind of sarcastically.
then it defeats the purpose of me enchanting your weapon.
No, the other weapon can be used for combat. This palm pistol can be used for hunting.
You just see,
This, I can use the ammo I have on me.
you just see sad face.
You know what I mean?
No, the halfling agrees, but you see sad
Still
face.
utilitarian.
Yeah.
I'll turn and look at Mr. Swords from Bones, and I'll ask, matey, Mr. Former Merman, yeah, Triton, yeah, former Triton. What on this island? And take.
Hold on, you're cutting out after you got the island.
All right, give me a second. All right, is that better?
Yeah.
All right. Mr. Swords from Bones, what on this island would be easy for us to take down for meat and for useful things for you?
There are many creatures on this island. The thing is, most things that are on this island turn into lizards. So your diet for your time remaining on this island is going to be majority of lizard meat.
All right. Have you encountered any of these large lizards that would be easy to hunt with a group of people?
Yes.
Yes.
It's like,
Do you know where any are currently reside on the island or make their home?
yes.
Oh yes, there's a large area where most of the herbivores gather around and live in harmony together.
I think we need to take one of them for ourselves. So we can have a large amount of sustenance and a lot of leather.
The halfling asked, how far, like, what the travel distance, how far? Swords to bones. What bones is? Bones to...
That's more of a you thing, Grimm.
I'm just asking as a general question.
You're
I'm
asking
asking.
a player.
Exactly.
It's funny.
Exactly, I'm asking. Just make it up. That's the whole point. Make it up.
What would be your estimation, Mr. Swords from Bones, about how far we can be? Is it close by or rather distant?
Mm, it's about this one would estimate about 500 trees away.
Doesn't seem too bad.
That doesn't seem too bad at all. I guess we'll make our way there, and I guess we're gonna be real quiet about it.
Alright, stealthy checkies.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to roll a stealth check.
Do y'all also agree and head that direction, or do y'all want to keep talking?
I agree. He has not led us astray so far.
Right.
So far, I like that.
7.
10.
Shot.
I guess we're waiting on tiefling still.
Yes, sir.
Does having a gun make you stealthier?
Yes, because you can shoot anything that sees you.
Pika boom.
Peekaboo!
Yeah, Pika boom. That should be your new nickname, Pika boom. With that remark. Alright. So.
We are loud as fuck.
Let me put it like this. Only you're loud as fuck. Everything else passes.
My loves.
Wait, even I?
Yeah, even you.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Garfield's loud as fuck. Look, dinosaurs aren't smart. Okay, they got a 10. Passive.
I'm a bull in a forest right now.
Exactly. The samurai is the loudest, and he should be the quietest. What a shame, what a shame.
A samurai pirate.
What do you mean the quiet? The samurai literally go in loud and proud.
Yes, they do.
Do they?
Most of the time, yeah.
Most of the time, but you're told this person to sneak. You're on an island. And he's the one who gave the suggestion to be quiet. And said he's the loudest one.
Yeah, it's funny to me. That's why I'm laughing.
Oh my gosh. Wow, thank you. Thank you. So, he literally followed his, advice, y'all see. Alrighty, so, as you take a course of time of travel, the trees begin to thicken, and then they begin to start to thin out in spaces farther and farther apart until you begin to see uh, different varieties of colorful dinosaurs across this massive open plain of green luscious grass. As the trees keep kind of like a boundary of where it grows, but every so often, I don't know how many yards, you'll see like a bush or a small tree like escaped the tree line and made it into the plains.
Alrighty then.
Do you need more description or?
No, that's perfect. I'm just a bit preoccupied with cooking. I'm trying to multitask. I apologize.
It's alright.
Food's important, and I was unprepared.
It's alright.
20, 25, 30. I'll move up 30 feet and into one of these bushes and poke my head out and look around.
You can go from the tree line and then you have to be sneaky if you're gonna be sneaky.
Oh, I can go to there before I have to be sneaky. Okay. All right, good to know. I guess, do you guys want to move further up ahead and maybe about to the one, two, the third big bush that's up there on the map, guys?
Sure. That sounds like a good plan to me.
All right.
Not the most experienced in hunting, but from what I know, it seems like it would work.
The fair's hiding, so. Let me. Peekaboo. Okay, there we go. So. Let me drop this here. Alright, so everyone is shortly distanced behind, huddling next to the bushes and whatnot. Trees. Letting the Minotaur taking the lead.
Yep.
All right. What is the farthest you can shoot that thing with that palm pistol?
This small one,
Yeah.
I can shoot up to around 60 feet before it gets risky.
So as you're discussing this, you would begin to hear the ground slightly rumble.
I'm sure it's fine.
All right. What's the range on your big one?
That one I can go up to 120 before it starts to get any iffy. And even then, I can shoot up to 600 feet before it becomes too terrible for me to really reliably hit anything.
Well, it looks like two of those big things up there are currently a little preoccupied. What do they appear to be doing from here?
Grazing.
They appear to be eating.
Yep, grazing.
All right.
This area is where they live and feed. As you can see, they're eating the tree stars.
So the one that you look off far up in the distance looks as if it has a shield morphed on its head with 3 sharp dragon teeth poking out of its skull as well.
That is a weird looking creature.
Well, all of these used to be something else, according to Bones over here.
That one is very dangerous, especially if it charges at you.
All right, duly noted. Duly noted. What are the odds of stopping one of them in its charge?
That's This one doesn't know. This one hasn't tried before.
That's basically him going, I'm smarter than that.
So slightly behind you, but not behind you. Trees begin to crash and fall as a thing much larger than them begins walking forward with a neck that touches the skies and a tail that's as long as, what is it? As long as a river, I guess, or a short river. I don't know. No, as long as a cottage. What is it that? Forget it.
There you go.
Yeah, cottage.
Those are long necks.
Those look incredibly large. I don't think I've ever seen anything that large before.
Not even a dragon?
No, matey, it's almost as large as a ship.
And you've never been underwater then?
Mm-hmm.
No, for long periods of time, no.
I've encountered dragons before that are about the size of castles.
Well, Mr. Bones, which one would be easier to take down?
Well, one has the advantage of
Distance.
One has the advantage of being really tall, and the other has the advantage of having strong front.
If it's really tall and really long, I assume it can use its neck as a kind of whip. I think I'd rather take my chances of being impaled 3 times at once.
You watch as the necks rise up and begin looking in the direction of northwest.
Oh.
All of a sudden, the other spiky dinos perk up and try to do like tail to tail, heads on the opposite end, like a 2-man squad.
Gotcha.
And then the trees. Oh, I have to go to the right mode. As 2 more dinosaurs begin running as quickly as possible, charging at the other dinosaurs.
Which are those?
How big are they? Are they big or like medium size?
They're supposed to be large. And they run like decently fast. Yeah, they run one full turn of yours is their movement speed. So it takes you 30 feet is normal, and then an action is 30 feet. They move 60.
Hey, Tiefling, do you think you can shoot one of those that's running at the others? With the big gun? Because I don't think that little gun's gonna work.
Oh, you use the big gun on them?
Yeah, on those dangerous looking ones, because those run fast. We need to get closer and get a good view. Follow me.
I file behind him.
Alright. I'll do that. Yeah, okay. So, y'all go that direction as these run and jump high and up, trying to take a bite out of the long necks. I say try, because I don't know yet. Alright, I think that's it. Ooh, successfully hitting. So, the first one that charges, y'all can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So the first one is, as y'all begin walking along the tree line, watching this incident, it's like a lion and a gazelle at the moment. This bitch just landed. Successfully. So, I'll have to roll something to describe what else happens. So, okay. So, for a brief moment, the long neck loses its footing as it's like a shockwave of a samurai just hit a fat person and it echoes back. They still standing. As this creature bites. Bites? No, close. As they swipe at them, trying to knock the creature down. Ripping open the flesh. Let's roll one more for that. So 13. As it rips open the long neck's flesh, doing slashing damage. After which, what are y'all going to keep doing as y'all walk?
Trying to think of what we can do.
Honestly, I'm kind of the opinion of we wait and see if one of these carnivores get wounded, then take it out.
If we
My idea was to see whatever wins the fight and then take it out.
Evil.
That was mine too.
Evil. Both y'all evil.
Are you coming up here with us, Mr. Cleric?
Well, if I can make a suggestion, if we can't fight them, we can always take some eggs.
Eggs. Eggs.
Yes.
Ooh.
Why don't we do both?
Why don't we do both?
This is their home. Their eggs are bound to be somewhere nearby. Although they would be very defensive of the matter.
Which is why it'd be smart to do both. Get rid of the parent, take the eggs just fine.
Did you have to stop on my account?
Am I making sense?
I like the plan, I do, but I also like the idea of we wait and wait until whatever is going to happen happens. I say we set up we set up an ambush for whenever this encounter that it's going on ends, and
Then
then
ambush the winner.
ambush the winner, take the prime bits and pieces that are most useful, and then go steal eggs.
Well, we can ambush the winner, and then we'll also have the victims because it won't be eaten yet.
That is true. We might not need the eggs yet. I look at the halfling and I gauge his reaction to cooking freshly killed dinosaur meat versus dinosaur eggs.
The halfling would be shaking its head. No, 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 no. You watch as the fairies, like, I know Rocco's not really gonna do that, but it should be. Life. Life is so important. You're just gonna let this precious innocent being get shredded apart? The halfling's like, exactly, life, you know. And
I turn to look. I assume me the tiefling and the lizard folk all look at each other and share a look.
You want to go save it, short man?
You want to go over there and attempt to stop that massive creature from getting mauled to death by another massive creature that looks like it's straight out of a children's nightmare?
yeah.
Be my
I shake my head very heavily. Well, you're part of the team if you want to do it. I ain't gonna stop you, but I'll have to back you up.
Alright, so. Oh, snap.
Consider this before you do, however, though. What if something happens to your turtle during the fight?
So as y'all are more mesmerized of lion killing a freaking gazelle, y'all assholes. You just watch as these things go flying in the air, getting impaled by the trees.
Yo, what?
Hmm.
Yo, okay, that changes things very quickly.
Well, looks like we have our food for the night.
Are they still alive?
No, they're dead. That's why I said impaled. I don't know how else to say this. They're dead.
No, it's worth checking, because sometimes they can be alive.
Right.
No,
I
look,
guess
It was implied, though.
look. A semi truck just went through the creature. Watching as its head got twisted around the tail, and then goes flying through the air, and then bending the spine now sideways, as the bones in the bones of the ribs cracking, as it literally from what the head was hanging on, literally looked like it's a ragdoll wraps around to its tail, and you see two of those. As so you heard the bones break, and you literally see the tail touching the mouth as it's literally wrapped around one side of the tree to the other.
I turn to look at the halfling and say, well, that could have been you if you got in the way, you know. I turn to look at the lizard folk. Well, let's get what we can, matey. Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth.
I don't know how else to explain it. It's impaled and dead.
We're trying to get it down, is what we're basically
Oh
saying.
yeah. You could get it down.
Me. And I'm gonna leave it to the Minotaur because I don't know enough about this kind of stuff to be able to skin it.
I don't know what the fuck I'm doing with survival, so I'm literally trying to tug this off of the tree.
Alright.
I can use nature to try and help.
Wait. I turned to look at the lizard man. Is it going to be easier for you to process it if it's up in the tree or on the ground for you?
First. Well, as you say, rip it first with strength. As you say that, because you're saying you're pulling it on.
Oh, I know. This is beautiful.
And then,
Drink.
as he's ripping it off the tree, what were you trying to say?
It would be much easier if I could actually stand next to it.
That's a natural 20.
So,
Pull it down.
Oh yeah, he pulls it down. He watches it goes from like Bam Bam stick from one side of him to the other, but on the ground. It's like so he didn't have to worry about it landing on top of him. It went over
Just
him.
suplexes it off of the tree.
Yeah.
No, what I did was I literally grabbed a hold of like one of its floppy limbs, right? It's like one that was like completely torn, and just gave a little tug as it just kind of slides off and falls on the ground.
Does anyone have a dagger?
I lost mine to the ocean. I have. I'm sorry, Charlie. As he pulls out his other katana and offers it up reverently to Toad.
I have 2 axes in the case that I run out of ammo or something happens to my gun, but I doubt they'll be too useful here.
All right, I'll just use a katana.
Katana. Oh my god.
I wince every time he uses it.
By the way, do we still want to try taking on that big one?
No, that shit, saying that shit changed my mind.
So as you say that,
Oh wait, I have an idea myself actually.
hold on. So as you snaps. So as you say that, man, the footsteps begin like stomp, louder, going straight through you, literally.
Like over top?
Yeah, through y'all, like over top and on top of y'all. So roll acrobatics to nugget stomp to death.
Do you want to try athletics to lift?
Fuck that.
Anthony Weiser or 0?
You don't need to add the 0. It's okay.
Oh wait, that should be okay. So wait, that should be a okay. It's gonna be a 9.
Okay.
That's a 15.
I need to roll for the half. Remember, he can roll 1, so that's the one thing about this fruit.
I know. What's funny though?
Aha!
For the audience, the halfling had to roll against being squished. And because he's a halfling, he doesn't roll natural 1, so he just rolled a natural 20 instead.
I just imagine him dropping the turtle, being like, no! And diving after it, and that's how he gets out of the way.
Just because the turtle was bigger than him.
I imagine it's like he steps through like the creature steps, what is it, like in between joints?
He was almost toe jam, but he was in between the toes.
Yeah, there you go.
As he's trying to pick up the turtle, he's just like in the perfect spot where he doesn't get squished.
Yes. Alright. I'm gonna... So, I'm gonna give you this option. Do you want to roll the damage or take average?
What?
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's the best. So, roll it.
Oh,
It always rolls at or just under average.
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's less than average. Thank you.
Still gonna hurt.
Good gamble. I think our cleric is flat for a minute.
Uh-oh, snap. So as it begins, y'all believe you'll hear some bones breaking, but y'all begin checking yourselves if it's y'all. first.
So does Roko also get squished because
Oh,
reason my
oh, he
Oh, yeah.
does.
Deck save.
But there is no deck save. No, he doesn't get a deck save because he's trapped in the backpack, and he doesn't even get to see you.
Fish.
So I'm
He takes 25 damage.
and well, he's level 5 being a wizard,
Oh
so
no. Oh no.
A little over half of his health.
I think so.
No, he had bad con.
He may be dead. I don't know.
No,
let's see.
wizards are squishy, but not that squishy.
Let's see. It's a D6. So that's 6 plus 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's 19 from the level, and whatever his con was.
What do you survive? Let me see. So, what was the average of what was first class?
Wait. Okay, no, I was wrong. All right, so that's 22 based on level. If we took the average.
Alright. So even if I mean I get if he would I would say he's still alive, even if he had a 1 in con, he would be alive.
Purely wounded.
Look. The fairy, I don't know who's worse. If the lizard man's tail is jacked up or the fairy, I mean someone's gonna wake up 3 ways from Sunday. Do you check on the fairy?
Yes, I'm gonna put Charlie down, and I'm gonna reach into my bag.
You barely. Well, at the moment, we will say that you barely see this. Even if he died, I mean, he still would roll death saves and still be good, anyways. But we'll just say he's at 1 hit point, and he's still alive, barely. My bad, You're still alive. The wings are broken.
I'm just gonna put her back in the bag, and I'm gonna pick up Charlie and attempt to skin this thing.
Oh,
Yo.
my gosh, it's like right now I just imagine it's like you saw a melted candy bar in your backpack and just closed it like, I don't want to deal with this shit right now.
I'm gonna eat that later.
What? Oh my gosh.
I mean, technically, if the fairy does die, I mean, she is the perfect bite-sized snack for you.
So you want me to roll anything to skin this?
Yeah, you can roll your survival. Are you proficient in survival?
I have expertise in survival.
Okay, good.
That's gonna be
him since I gave him my sword.
I mean, it's not really getting. He's a. Look, I'll say yes because of the question, but I was trying to get as like because he's proficient in doing this for so long that.
Gotcha. That is just second nature.
Yeah, that's a 20 to skin it.
Yeah, so you're just going for the meat generally, or what are you trying to? The concept.
Well, first I'm trying to get through the scales because they're hard.
We're descaling this bastard.
Oh, okay.
I think I figured out how to use the laser pointer.
Yeah. So, I would say successfully yes on what you're trying to gather up. Wait, did I mess up?
No, I heard you.
Oh, okay. Do you have any attention for what you plan on doing with the knee?
You know, after after I take off all the scales, I'm gonna start, carving out some nice some nice steaks.
I will.
Alright.
And then after he does that, I guess what I do is I'll gather up the scales and begin to bundle them up in my backpack so we can use them at the.
I have an idea. This might be crazy, but how about we save all the skin from everything that we kill, and we stitch it together to make a giant reptile skin that we lay over our tree hut, and then split together out of various bones and such that we don't use.
You're starting to sound like you want to stay on the island.
No. I'm saying for protection while we are here. We can make our tree hut look like a gigantic dino.
Do we really want that, though?
Because if it looks like a dangerous, gigantic dino, then nothing's gonna fuck with it.
I guess while he's while that's going on, I'm gonna go over to the other corpse and attempt to drag it down.
He lost the Minotaur's logic. He's like, and just walks over and rips the corpse. Let's see if it's successful.
Yup.
Oh, Bone, what do you think of the idea? Building essentially our own dino from dead parts and making it look as intimidating as possible.
The only issue is that it would attract the much larger ones.
We make it larger than them, is the idea.
As y'all are discussing amongst each other, you begin to feel rain for a brief moment, and it's warm.
Yeah.
As you turn your face, you notice you're just covered in blood as the Minotaur just has half its body in its arms while the other half is still in the tree.
I was joking around when I said ill, but that is kind of fucking.
Ew, I'm gonna need to dip in the ocean after this.
Yeah, don't dip in our fresh water.
Y'all are all covered in blood.
Ellen, get the blood in the fresh water.
Yeah.
Since I'm here, and I have no clue what I'm doing, and it's ripped in half, could I find what I think would be its heart?
I mean, is that what you're looking for?
Yo, I would like this dino's heart.
Alright, trying to investigate the mangled, ripped in half corpse.
Yo.
I guess I would also like to cut off its very sharp claws.
Alright. So you find a hamburger style heart. And use a cut off. So make an attack to cut the claws off.
Okay.
Not you. Not you.
Shoot the claws off.
Oh my god.
That's gonna be a 4.
So,
Sword!
as you, take a swing, you begin ruining them.
Can I pick up the sword that he put on the ground and try chopping its head off?
It's up to you. It's not me, I mean, it's, you gotta see it. It's like, if you reach out and pick up the sword, does no one object kind of thing.
I mean, it's the only other sharp weapon we have other than her axes and whatever the lizard man has.
So that means Sure Cat by
Since,
Garfield.
since I know how to use martial weapon,
Yeah, make a swing. Make a swing.
Start taking its head, these things' heads
Ah,
around, and
so
I
Yeah.
kind of line myself up and do what I've seen others that wield a katana do, and I try to like slash at it, but it just kind of gashes the skin a bit.
again,
The right form, but not the right technique.
So it's like, instead of being where the neck is, you go where the skull is and smash it
Yeah.
right through the middle of the skull.
Well, it's not gonna smash it. It's just gonna kind of go boom.
Well, I mean,
It's a katana,
I just, I only say,
especially with a 6 like that. You know.
eh, that's, so, Garfield, for a brief moment, your weapon has a -1 penalty on its damage.
Oh no, okay.
So you got two failures on this bones, man.
I blunted a little tiny section of it.
Jump to the blunt and it
Knee,
destroyed.
well, both knee and can both.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of figured it going into it. That's why I gave you Charlie, not Betsy.
So even if you roll a 1 on the dice, consider it as a guaranteed 1. Like, you can't go a 0.
Right.
Okay.
That means if a halfling rolls a 2 with it, you can actually get in that 1.
You know,
Uh,
because it was a 2 on the die.
Yeah.
so, what do y'all do after literally, like, I don't know what the hell y'all do.
I give the sword back to him, and I'm like, well, that's not really my area of expertise anyway. And I pull out the special whip that I had made.
I face palm, both in character and out of character.
Where instead of the normal kind of whip that you would expect, it is a series of sharp little chain links.
Mm-hmm.
And I attempt to swing it and then pull it back in a way that'll kind of, if you've ever seen the decapitation helmet, take the dinosaur's head up. For those of you in the audience that don't know what the decapitation helmet is, it's a special tool that supposedly, in some myths of Japanese mythology, was used by ninjas. They would throw this hat, and the idea was it would fall on someone's head, and they could pull a string, and it would take their head off, and they could pull it back. And this is that idea, but instead of a helmet, it's just the whip.
Yeah. We'll give it a whirl.
Because I have a better thing with this, because I actually know how to use it. That's 13.
Yeah. See, watch as it slices through. What's this?
the more expertise I have with something, the better it would be, I suppose.
Yeah. For flavor's sake, roll the damage.
That's a
Okay.
10.
Not bad, not bad.
Garfield popped out.
Eh,
There we go. Garfield has returned.
Yeah, Discord's not liking me tonight, but that's okay.
yeah.
Tell it to behave.
I'm gonna tell it that my dog stepped on a pea.
I gotcha. So, the head rolls the second body of it, not the first, I imagine. After ruining the first, or are you still going for the ruined one? Cat.
What were you saying? I was trying to explain something in the audience.
Yeah. I was asking, were you going for the ruined head, or are you trying to try on the second body?
I'm trying the second body this time.
Alright, just checking. I don't want to assume. Alrighty, so, what is your intention with the head?
Just to separate it from the neck, pretty much.
Yeah, but is there any idea? Like, are you planning on putting it on a stick? Are you planning on wearing it as a hat?
I'm planning on saving it and kind of trying to preserve it. Like both the meat and the skin that's on it.
Alright.
Just in case we run out of food sometime. We have some backup. Not a lot, but like some emergency rations, I guess you could say.
So would you tell the halfling to salt it?
I mean, I feel like the halfling doesn't like cooking our meat that much.
No, it was more of just killing the innocent
Oh, okay.
creature, not the cooking the...
Then,
yeah.
then I'll go ahead. If he feels up to doing it.
Well, you gotta ask.
Yeah, I would let him know my intention and see if he feels okay doing so.
Alright. So, as you walk up to the halfling and say, I understand you're covered in blood and blah blah blah. Would you mind saving this for later? And then the halfling would suggest that we should go back to the ocean and make salt. The longer we wait, the more of it maggots and bugs.
I thump him on the back of the head lightly and point in his pan we were boiling water at the crusted salt. There you go, there's some.
I was about to say the same thing, to be honest.
Yes, yeah, you gotta make sure you're on your toes.
Yeah. It's the best salt, sea salt. You guys ever had real sea salt? You guys eat that? You know what's up. You know it's good. Mm.
Alright. So, I guess, let's go one. Nee, are you going to try anything with the second body?
Yes, I'm going to attempt to get some meat from this one too.
Alright,
What's left of
roll up +5, because there's like, well, it's okay, so 16, alright, so you're good. So you just begin scavenging through the, carcass. And, begin gathering meat, according. So, through the, course of time, what if y'all know y'all's carry weight, and minus your, equipment, we'll say that's how much y'all can carry. together.
Alright.
If
Alright.
if you choose to carry.
I have a quick question. How hard would it be to make a quick travois?
What?
A travois, a kind of a dragging device. It's what Native Americans used to use to drag heavy stuff.
Like a sled,
Yeah. So
but
Yes.
out of sticks.
so
Yes, a stick sled, so I can double my drag weight.
I think it's whatever.
I mean, it's not that hard. I mean, we I have the rope.
It's not that. So it'll take you. I'm gonna say 4 hours. But like the halfling told the tiefling.
All the tools, everybody helping, all this that's going on. This has basically been a huge haul and a large amount of time spent.
So yeah, it'll take 4 hours minus the 2 of me else. But what I'm saying is
What sled is 300 pounds?
I don't know.
I think you're talking about like a Santa Claus style sled,
I
and
think,
that
but what I was trying to get at is just so you know, either way meat's going rotten.
yeah.
All right.
Well, so then let's start and try and salt as much of it. Or
We can't salt.
yeah, we can't salt all of it,
Yeah,
but
because the salt went to the head.
what
So
we could do is possibly smoke the rest of the meat, build a small fire,
I
and
have
smoke it,
so
smoke
then
it until it gets dehydrated. So
So-
that way we have your normal jerky and then you have your dehydrated jerky.
would the tieflings? My bad. The halflings actually proficient in that part. So it's kind of like
Yeah,
okay.
I'm just trying my best to kind of keep up with the amount of meat while everybody works on transporting the meat.
So to make it life simpler on
The halfling is doing his job on that head and maybe one of the bodies if he's got extra salt.
yeah. So what I'll try to do. So between
And then the other body that I fucked up the head on and it got torn apart because it doesn't really matter. It's not quality meat anymore. I'm gonna try preparing this one. So if it goes bad, well, it was already kind of shit meat to begin with.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
To make I got you. So make my life easier, and so I don't have to explain every downer detail. Between me and Garfield, whichever one has the highest modifier, minus your equipment, and then we'll say that much meat is left. The reason behind it is it takes.
All right, let me calculate real quick. Equipment, and then I have powerful build, which makes that double.
It's 3.
So all I have are my swords, and that's 3 and 3, so that's going to be 6. Plus my one shield, which is 6, which is 12. Plus 20, which is my breastplate. Plus my equipment, that's going to be another 25. Okay, 15. Sorry, I'm having to math really quick.
All good. That's why I'm asking. That's why I'm saying whichever one has the highest modifier, but power per build automatically beats it.
Oh yeah, like I can carry 200 plus more pounds on me.
What's your number?
My strength modifier is a +1 with a strength of 13.
That's so 13 times 3. No, wait, no. Times 15.
I rolled.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't realize I have 2 for survival instead of 1. So that's a 20 to try smoking the meat.
And multiply that also another 15. No, I got you. Like I said, it's not. It's
Yeah, I'm just
yeah.
rolling to show you
That's wrong.
how well I did.
I can drag a literal ton of weight back. I've got this. I just need to drag them both at the same time.
I think it's doing it wrong. Damn it. Hold on, bro.
I'm doing it wrong.
There we go. Maybe it's that way.
390.
Yeah, I think it's that. I don't know. It's somewhere around there. So we'll just say 390 because I don't think a ton is. I think that's too far.
Yeah, well, we don't need
Yeah.
to drag a ton anyway. 390 is a decent amount.
I can carry 334 pounds.
So
That's
during
not bad.
the meat hours, with the halflings, with the group's effort, instead of saving the course of what is it? The lizard man, the tiefling, the halfling, and the minotaur's meat quantity goes down to whatever the minotaur can drag across during that course of time, and the rest of it, you begin to notice as insects begin forming around, and
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least we managed to save a decent amount of the meat.
Yo, and all the scales from that one. We need more skin, and I think we're gonna have to make some kind of sinus strip and ropes out of them.
as you have your sled and 334 pounds of meat,
Oh,
it's
that's hard.
now it's dark. What do you do? And
I'm to again light a torch and tie it to my horn.
also understand now, little munchkins are coming after y'all.
I'm gonna fly just gently off the ground, like 10 feet.
Okay, let me rephrase the y'all. Everyone on the ground.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
No,
10
yeah,
feet
yeah,
off
no.
the ground, but just so that way I can keep an eye on my group
Yeah, I gotcha.
and try and help make sure nothing comes after us because we have a shit ton of meat.
Do you want another torch so you can add to our ambient light?
I mean, I don't need light.
I do.
Yeah. Unfortunately, you're like the only one.
I know. That's why I have a torch tied to my horn.
I guess I could do the same. I take out one of my torches and do something similar.
Boo hoo for me. Okay, so during the time of trying to figure this cliche and giving the Minotaur some light and dragging through, because y'all are going back, right?
Yeah.
We are going back to the treehouse to deposit our meat.
Alright, so
So did between me and the halfling, is all of this like preserved meat?
Yeah, that's
or is some of
yeah.
it still raw?
No, that's all preserved. So the head is preserved with salt, while the 334 pounds of meat is preserved by heat.
By smoking it, dehydrating it by smoking it, yeah.
Yes.
We have plenty of protein. Now we need to know what vegetables are good to eat.
Exactly. But let me restart one of my things up. I have to restart spinning. One moment. Alright, so, as y'all would do that, my goodness, they rolled so terrible. So, So it's the modifier again. My goodness, if it's not one thing, it's another. Modifier. Yeah, let's see.
Hey, I don't see my token on there.
I'll get there. Alright, so, as you're fluttering in the air, me would begin to hear footsteps creeping behind you, keeping so the ideal distance is, so yeah, god damn it, so many windows. The movement speed is 3. So, let's see. So 15 feet behind you, me, you would understand that y'all are being followed.
I'm just gonna keep calmly walking and just, just talk to my friends like something is stalking us.
Those bastards! The little ankle fucking biting bastards. I'm gonna drag this 15 feet ahead. 5,
The
10.
ADBs.
So knowing this, cause, Cat, you were on watch. You want to roll now your perception instead of me using your passive. If you can find what the lizard man was telling you.
Yes, sir. Nope.
Garfield, all you see is join left, join left, join left, join. A sea of reds.
Alright. Does the lizard man point?
Oh, I would still give you the advantage on the +5, but that is terrible.
It's, yeah.
Yeah, it's just terrible. We'll just say it.
But I'm just asking if he pointed or.
Yeah, no, like I said, that was the whole point of, like,
Okay.
the...
So, even though I don't see it, I trust them because we've ran into shit. So I'm just gonna take a random shot in that direction.
Alright, so the roll disadvantage. Wait.
Well,
What was your disadvantage? Let's see. So, as you would hear a smack on a tree.
alright. And hopefully,
You can roll intimidation.
yeah.
So
I was gonna say,
eh,
hopefully we scare him off with the intimidate.
but do a -5 due to you got all that meat back there.
So I'll do -1 since I have a +4.
Okay then.
Keep the math simple.
Alright.
14 intimidation.
Alright, my goodness. I have an idea. Make my life easier. Alright.
One of them isn't scared.
It's not that. Those have modifiers and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Well, I'd still
yeah. I do.
3 and 4.
So, is that pretty much your ready action / turn?
Yeah.
So, let me double check something. Yes. So, for a brief moment, you hear, because y'all know, you hear choo, and then you hear something jump onto the sled, and then jump off, and runs into the woods, while the other two turn around and scatter the other direction. You got jacked.
All of it, or just
No,
some
one,
of
just
it?
one, so one ration. So,
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
so instead of 334, it's 333.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not gonna go crazy on this thing just for taking one piece if it's just gonna go off with that, you know?
Yeah, but you don't know what took One Piece. You just
Well, I know,
Yeah, by
but like
number.
if I had seen it,
Yeah. But Garfield felt a big, no, not even a big one, but like like a brief,
something tiny, just
yeah, like yeah, like a speed bump, but behind
yep.
him.
Oi! Oi! Somebody stand on the fucking sled and keep them bastards from eating our meat. We're almost there. I'm gonna keep moving ahead 15 feet.
Now you're good. So that's in the combat. So, I mean, is there anything? You'll make it to the treehouse. What I'm meaning. So it's like y'all can
Hell yeah.
discuss what y'all want to do. We survived a freaking another day. Don't go quiet now.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, what? Sorry, I was checking on my character sheet.
Oh, good. I was saying, so y'all survived another day.
Cool.
Yup.
We need to, now that we have meat and everything, yeah, whatever, we can look for vegetables, but the more important thing is to go back and look for, since we have technically food and water. Is it going to be the most healthy food? No, but we can work on that later. We need to work on our ways to get
Nighttime
the
though.
fuck out.
Yeah.
It's nighttime though.
I know, but I'm saying like next time
So did
we go out.
I think Lee's the only one.
The next time we go out, we can spend that day looking for boat parts.
Yeah.
And treasure.
Well, boat parts are more important than treasure.
You're skipping
And in the treasure.
it. I think Garfield's
Okay, consider this.
he's reminding you. That's all. It's like, oh, let's get both
No.
parts.
Janine just kind of tells them, consider this. How about we secure a way to get the treasure off the island?
After we get the boat parts, then we go look for treasure.
Of course. I know.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to get all the boat parts. We're going to spend too long on here, though, if any signs of strangeness start to appear. I hope you understand that.
I just stare blankly ahead as I pull out my as I pull out Charlie and inspect his edge.
A tear rolls down your face.
Oh, absolutely. As I feel the nick, and I'm just like, where was that man rock at?
What, man?
You don't remember? You told the, or are you pulling my leg?
What?
Yeah, you forgot. So you kept trying to persuade the Minotaur that this opposite sex rock can sharpen. Yes.
Where's the man rock?
I just pick up a random rock and I'm like, it's right here.
I would like to make a religion check to see if this is indeed the male spirit inside of the rock.
It's just, you see, I'm gonna tell you like right off the bat, you see it when you say, where's that man rock? You see, you're like, what the fuck are you oh! You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I see.
That's a 14 religion check. Does the spirit feel masculine?
Masculine?
Yes.
It's a rock.
Roll an. Roll a. Hold on. Yeah, it's a roll of nature just for flavor's sake.
Rolling a deception, trying to talk to him and convince him, like, look at the strong lines on it. Look at how sharp all the edges are. You think a feminine rock would have that?
So.
That's a natural one.
Alright, so nature is not talking to you. So, like, as you're looking at the rock, and like, the rock is like a rock, but yes, it is.
That's the best quote. The rock is like a rock, yes. Somebody put that.
The floor is made of floor.
We have VODs on caffeine, but unless you go through the trouble of installing something specific, it's very hard to do blips.
Aww.
Then write it down. There you go in the server.
Alright. Since it's a natural one, and nature's not going to tell me anything, I'm just going to frown as I sponge up my face. That's an androgynous one, and dunk it into the ocean.
No, I was explaining to you that that's a manly rock. How do you not understand that?
Okay, it's not that. It's more of like he didn't feel what you said. Like he heard.
Does it need to be shaped like a penis for you to be convinced?
While they're arguing about the gender of rocks, I'm gonna.
You gonna what after dinner of rocks?
I said as they argue about the gender of rocks, I'm gonna cook the meat.
It's already like smoked.
We still gotta eat dinner.
Well, yeah.
So you watch as the halfling and the lizard man just like no, and just walk away.
It's kind of like you ever seen those already cooked sausages where the meat's cold, but it's still, cooked?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like that.
But you literally watch the other two walk the fuck away.
No, I understand that. I'm just explaining the kind of meat that they're working with, basically.
Alright, so the thing I wanted to catch up on was, do you want to sacrifice spell slots, hit dice, also...
Wait, we have the hut made already, right?
Look, kind of. I have to figure out a D3 style of, how long it lasts until y'all fall through the ceiling. Or floor.
Well, yeah, but it's working now, right?
For now.
Yeah, I'm gonna say for now.
So we
Do y'all's reckoning.
We can take a rest on the branches at the very least.
Well, if that's the case, I'll just cast mending on the floor occasionally.
Ah, your ass. No! Here's a creek, mend. Here's a creek, mend. Here's a creek, mend.
Every time I step into the treehouse, mending.
Alright, so to keep it in mind...
We could try and attempt a long rest in it after he casts mending.
It's up to you. I was just saying to keep in mind
because we're off the ground and we are unaware of anything that flies at night at this point.
Yeah, but that's night. It's
at night. We know during the day that shit flies around, but we don't know about the night time yet.
Mm-hmm.
So the party would gain 7 hit points if you didn't take damage. Well, you're shit out of luck. It was free hit dice. But, I know Nee took the most, other than the fairy. And I'll have to ask him later. But, Nee, the main question is, what do you want to do? Do you want to use spell slots, hit dice, or wing it for another day?
We can try the long rest. That's what I want to do.
No.
Why not? We have our hut. We're off the ground.
You're off the ground.
We haven't seen anything fly at night.
Yeah, but that's not...
That's the issue, Cat. The long rests in these games are a week, not a day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. Y'all figured the night part for the long rest. Now you gotta figure out the day part for the long rest.
Right.
Nee knows.
Here we go. Here we go.
Okay, so I have a question,
Yes.
Grim, just for the sake of.
Yeah.
So can I change the grit points to where they can respawn from short rests, or is it still stuck to long rests?
What do you mean? Good point.
The points that I can spend when I'm using my guns, like to do dead eye shots or disarming shots and stuff like that.
Oh, are they long rest or short rest?
They're attached to long rests. I was asking how
Oh.
you want to roll that for this.
I just keep it as long rest to keep it like that to make it more. The ideal of the game was it's supposed to make you question: is it worth using that ability at this time?
No, I get you.
Yeah. So
I was just
yeah,
figuring I'd ask just to clarify.
because that's one thing Roko was sad about, that more or less he wants his character to die and switch to a warlock due to being long rest.
He wants the coffee lock.
Yeah, but I asked him to hold on to it until Nee eats him. What? No. But
Oh yeah, definitely. Bite size. Bite size.
Me?
Besides, you never know. This Triton might want to trip one day.
yeah. But the main concern right now is, like, in my mind, because I mean this was a talk between him and I, kind of, was if he stayed the night but ran off and left the party for a week, I wouldn't blame him.
Okay.
But I
He
don't.
might be able to fuck around and go through the Baywild portal and risk
Not him.
whatever time roll he gets.
Not him. No, that was the fairy. And the fairy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but the fairy hasn't told y'all. That's what I was meaning. That part.
No, I know he hasn't told us, but I'm saying the fairy might be able to fuck around and take his chance with time dilation in the Baywild.
Mm-hmm. So, Nee, it is on your shoulders.
I guess so. I'll use one cure wound on myself.
All right. So you add the 7 hit points to yours already. That's from the food. So 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So now you got 11 more to add, or 11 total. So what is it? 11 out of 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to use any hit dice or no?
Good.
Alright, so Nee's gonna take it like a champ.
Yo, boy.
Oh, snaps.
Yo, boy.
Hey, you guys should be the most worried about me. I'm the healer.
Exactly.
I know. Don't worry about it. Once we understand what you're able to do, you're going to be indispensable to us. Well, me, really.
He's like, he touches himself, he glows for a brief moment, and then he straight up says, y'all need to be worried about me, I'm the healer.
I assume all three of us, me, the halfling, and the tiefling, just pause and stare and just like open mouth, and I do the question. Yes, you can heal.
Well, first,
And I'm gonna assume the fairy pops out dying, like,
yeah.
"Can he?"
You know, that's how he would say it too. You gonna heal me? You almost got me killed, I was in your backpack.
What did you tell me you could heal? Heal me right now.
Grimm, Mr. DM, I have an idea.
Uh,
Remember that boat that I had pulled up into the tree?
yeah.
Since it is indeed a rowboat, I have an idea of keeping the rain off of us. by turning this rowboat upside down and plating around the edges with the scales from the creature.
What do you mean? So you're gonna use the rowboat for the corner of the house and then the scale blanket on the opposite end?
Yep.
I think he means he's gonna use the boat as a roof.
Yes, I'm gonna use the boat as a roof and then use the scales as kind of like an awning.
Well, you gotta realize the boat is literally this big. It's 2 tiles.
Oh, I know, but it can be built off of.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to do Minecraft physics.
So, I get, so with the makeshift blanket, because I mean, you only got really one good one, is, even if so, it's like 10, let's say 10 by 10, and then the other one is just ruined. So you got a 10 by 10, we'll call it a tarp. We'll call it a tarp. You got a 10 by 10 tarp and a 5 by 10 boat.
Hmm. Well, I still have rope. What I need. What I think I need to do is cut some limb about 10 feet high. A good, I'd say about 6 of them. Bind 3 of them together, and on each side as props, and use the rope to tie the boat up into a higher branch, and
Well-
have it suspended.
Oh, at the moment, I mean, y'all use D&D standards. Your working period and your traveling period.
Yo.
So no, I'm trying to say no building.
Oh, that's fine. That's planned for tomorrow.
Well, not tomorrow. Tomorrow in game, not in game, but yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow in game. Like next week for us.
Yeah. So, is the ideal is because I keep, don't know what the fuck they're trying to do now. First I'll go to the watering hole, and it was off plan. But so, what is the plan for next time? I can have a semi less off the rail map.
Well, since
Search for boat parts, I would think.
Let's see.
Giant beach.
if our floor is in danger of constantly breaking, I think I'm going to try to build a support beam for our treehouse.
All right, so we're gonna build onto the treehouse, and we're gonna scavenge lumber from the shoreline. So we've gone north and we've gone south. I think the only thing we need to do is keep continuing on one of the coastlines next time. What do you think, guys? Let's put it to a vote. West or south?
Which mean west or east?
Yeah, yeah, west or east.
East.
We have vote east. I don't see any reason why not to go to the east. I'm down with it.
Definitely just says, I'm just here to make food, because I'm a foodie, so wherever it takes me to learn something new to make and enjoy.
Yeah, I think we all have our plan. Look for boat pieces and lumber. Build a support brakes for the tree house. Yeah. What about you, Janine? What are you gonna do?
Oh,
All right. Well, I know what the halfling should do. The halfling should focus on gathering edible plants. No, scratch that. Fruits.
well, if that's your suggestion, you better roll a persuasion, because that thing does not want to get eaten.
A persuasion check to get fruits. Usually, I would think that okay. I'll go ahead and roll it. Let's see what happens.
Big Bird, come out, going towards you. For his mindset, could be thinking it came out for him.
Oh, come on, matey. We don't need to get scurvy out on the ocean. That's a 16.
For your recognition, Emma, if middle fingers were in fantasy, you begin the middle finger.
Oh, they have middle fingers in fantasy.
It'd be like the finger underneath the eye, and they pull the eyelid down.
Oh shit, that's even worse.
The stink but the finger down.
Yeah, alright. If that's the case, fuck it. Then if that's the case, then you can get some more salt. We're gonna be right there on the ocean anyway. You can do that, right?
Mm,
I'll roll another persuasion.
it's not that.
Yeah.
Look, to you, you're just rolling like a champ. Everything you're saying, the halfling's going to agree upon.
I mean, I'm a captain. I'm used to being agreed and kowtowed to.
Exactly. But, Cat, is there a goal mindset slash less railroading, or what are you planning to do next time? If you're still there. I think. No.
Yeah, cat might have died.
Yeah, I think so. Or push to talk or something. But, does anyone have to say anything else, or?
I'm good.
Well, I'm never good. So, I hope y'all enjoyed another episode over here down in Caffeine. This is our non-edited version, so bear with us on trying to get it running more smoothly. And
Aha! See what you did there, Al. Bear with us.
so, then I've been switching over from free art program to Owlbear, just because so many programs don't like each other and running them all over. So bear with me if there's lags or something. So many programs are running. It's just so many. Keep your still up. Keep it up. Buy some more energy drinks. Drink them up. You know how it be.
Oh yeah. Let's definitely not forget to chill ourselves and mention our sponsors. I think it's a certain kind of energy drink that you can just mix in your water. Isn't that right?
Oh, you can do that. You can either buy it right in a can or pour it in a dry pouch. Yeah. But, yep. Different flavors, different mindsets, different. You got energy and some just keep you wide awake. But you can go to check the rep. What's it? Ren? No, fuck. Just check. I don't know. Just keep going and. Sorry, I'm drawing a fucking blank.
It happens. It happens to the best of us. And I personally, as well, do not remember the name of the sponsor you have currently. I do know it was an energy drink, and you could enter in a certain code.
Yep. Rise Energy. You can go there and put the promo code DM Grimm 2020. For anyone that's not on Caffeine, you can get the links on YouTube and Instagram and Discord if you want to join us. Yeah. Hope you enjoyed. You have any goodbyes, y'all?
Stay hydrated, everyone.
Don't forget to tell your family and loved ones how much they mean to you.
Yeah. Alright, have a good one, everyone. Thank you again. Bye.